It is week 7. I got only a couple games for you this week. I will still give you the circa from me and the chef. But not too many games that was too high on. There's a lot of props that we're looking at right now. I'll give those to you quickly. Alvin Kamara, anytime touchdown. I also like Alvin Kamara to get 2, maybe even 3 touchdowns against Seattle tomorrow night, so look at that for later. Devontae Adams, anytime. Jonathan Taylor, anytime. Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, a couple others. McCole Hardman, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Mike Gesicki, Calvin Ridley, Cordell Patterson, Dallas Goedert, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, Mo Alley Cox. So those are a bunch of guys to look at for some anytime touchdowns for you. Love the odds there on those guys. They should all have big days. If you're into DraftKings and stuff like that, make sure to check that out as well, because I'm sure if you got that going on, you can make some money. All right. Let me just pull this up real fast. We'll get it going. All right, so real quick, we'll get it popping. I know it's a little close to game time here. Chiefs, Titans. That's the good news. That's really the early game that we're talking about here. We're on the Chiefs. Me and the chef are both on the Chiefs. This is actually one of our circa picks as well. I just think it's going to be too much for the Titans. Also, look at the over here. I jumped on the over. I took it down to, when I had it, I think it was at 52.5, but I jumped on it again at 56. So that's something to consider there as well, is that over. Let me see here. And I do like the Chiefs. I took the Chiefs down. They were minus 4.5, so I took them down to 3. If you're a little worried about that, which, I get it, you could always just buy it down to money line, pay that additional whatever, especially on a parlay. If you're doing stuff like that, just buy it down, just take it straight up, in my opinion, and just eat the difference, a couple dollars, whatever. Eagles, Raiders. So this is another one that me and the chef are looking at for the circa. I believe this was minus 4.5, if I remember right. Yeah, I think so. We're on the Eagles here. This is also another circa one. It was Eagles plus 3 there. Over here, I took them up. I actually got that extra half point. It comes in handy, or it can stab you in the back when you take them sometimes. I like the Eagles. I think Jalen Hurts gets it back on track here. I think he has a good game. I think the Raiders' momentum after the whole coming together thing, after Gruden and whatnot, I think that sort of subsides with this one. Eagles fans are going to be rowdy in Vegas. They're going to be there deep. You can trust that. I look for the the Eagles rather to, that could have been a 40 slip. I look for the Eagles to sneak that one out. Probably not to win. But I like them to cover that 3.5 and at least a 3. I think it's close. I think it's like 21-20, like that kind of ball game. So I'm on the Eagles. Bears, Bucks. All over the Bucks here. I bought them down to 9.5 just to be safe, but they should win by 13 pretty easily. So I'd still be comfortable with that minus 11.5 number if that's something you're looking at. I'd have to double check. I believe this was one that yes. So this is also one that we jumped on for circa. We had them at 9, actually. Bucks are going to own them. Brady's going to have a big day. Thinking about putting Mike Evans also for an anytime touchdown. One of my buddies, one of the channel's buddies, Gray, he's on Leonard Fournette this week pretty hard, so that might be another one that we consider. Back to it. For tonight's game, prime time, I am on the Colts. I love the Colts here. I actually brought them up to 5. I think they win this game outright, though, so keep in mind that is a potential upset right there. But we love the Colts. We jumped on him here as well. It was -3.5, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry. It was I'm tripping. +3.5. There we go. Might have even been +4. I have to double check. But yeah, love the Colts there. I think Jonathan Taylor's going to have a big game. Jimmy G's going to go for the 49ers. I mean, typically he's got a pretty good record. I don't know what Jimmy G they have this year, but it ain't the Jimmy G with the great Patriots record, needless to say. So I like the Colts there. I think Carson Wentz could get it done. He's having a really great year that nobody's really talking about. Last game that we're going to go over. We're doing this quickly, rapid fire. I love it. Last one is the Saints Seahawks. I'm all over the Saints. I took them down to 3. But again, this is one that me and the chef are on for circa. And that was at -4.5. I think they get it done. I do not like Geno Smith. Don't like what's going on in the Seahawks currently in their running back situation. Alex Collins is not a starter, in my opinion. He's on my fantasy team, so I hope he does really well. But I see the Saints being too much. I think Kamara is another guy. He could get 1, 2, 3 touchdowns in this game, so look out for that. I may have mentioned that earlier. Love the Saints. Those are the picks. Let me adjust this and throw the chef on. I completely spaced on that for some reason. Get his on there. Drop it in the chat real quick if you guys have any quick games that you want to discuss or any props or anything like that. But those are the heavy hitters. I'm actually trying to get this one last anytime touchdown parlay together. I'm looking for 2 more guys. Right now it's Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, and Derrick Henry. There's 6 of them. I'm trying to throw 2 more on there just to make it a little more, beefy. Still trying to decide. I think Mark Andrews is a huge potential right there. I was also thinking like Cordell Patterson or Calvin Ridley against my Dolphins. Cordell Patterson I could see doing something, but Mike Davis I could also see kind of sneaking those away. So, I don't know. I am thinking Mark Andrews. Now, no more that I'm sort of talking to myself about it, I guess. Let's see. If I throw Mark Andrews, maybe we're looking at like a running back. I always go Lamar. Let's see. Let's look some stuff up. Let's check some stuff out. I want to double check the Ravens rush defense. I feel like it's pretty good. I was thinking about maybe Joe Mixon as one of those guys, but I'm pretty sure the Ravens rush defense, Ravens rush defense is on point. Top 5 in the league. Not great at defending the pass, though. 2 guys that I jumped on, actually, that I didn't mention earlier were Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins. Did not get on Jamar Chase. I got some buddies. Public House, actually, is one of them, who are pretty high on Jamar Chase this week. I just don't think he gets one in. I think he gets, 6 catches, 85 yards. But I think the touchdowns go to either T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd. I like Tyler Boyd a lot in that slot. I think it's like plus 260. So that's somebody to consider there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know who to go for here. I was thinking maybe Damian Harris also. The chef had mentioned that in one of our chats that he thinks Damian Harris should have a really good game. So that was somebody I was considering. Um, one of our other favorite viewers, Mr. Gray, he shouted out Leonard Fournette. So that might be a guy. I just don't know. I feel like Brady's gonna have a really good game against the Bears. I don't know if Fournette is it. If that's the case too, Mike Evans, like Publix House was saying, Mike Evans might have a really good game. He might be the one. So there's so many options, man. There's so many options for these last two. I'm completely torn on it, trying to figure it out. Um, I think Mark Andrews is going to be one of them. I think he's going to be one of them. But still, I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous on it. So I'm going back and forth with it. Fucking going back and forth. The games that are available on it that haven't got a guy in yet are the Falcons Dolphins, Panthers Giants, Jets Patriots, Eagles Raiders, Bears Bucks. Hmm. Eagles Raiders. Maybe Dallas Goddard. Maybe Dallas Goddard. Maybe Mike Evans and Dallas Goddard instead of Mark Andrews and somebody else. Hmm. Dallas Goddard and Mike Evans instead of Mark Andrews and somebody else. Let's see. What up, Public House? What up, brother? I'm trying to figure this last two, man. Get us something beefy. Hmm. Dallas Goddard's plus 230. Huh. Dallas Goddard's. I wonder what Mike Evans' number is compared to Mark Andrews. Who has the better? Hmm. How many touchdowns does Goddard have this year so far? I mean, granted, that was also with Zach Ertz, so are they going to be able to locate Goddard more because Ertz isn't out there? Don't know. Mike Evans is minus 110 for any time. Leonard Fournette is minus 121. What's the Bears' rush defense like, statistic wise? Let's see. They rank 16th. They're averaging 112 a game. Let me see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, what is this? I like that one a lot. right. Man, this is fucking difficult. These last two are killing my brain. Trying to figure out who to go with here. It's either Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette, Dallas Goedert, or Mark Andrews, or Damian Harris. I think those might be. Man, this last one's tough. This last one was tough. What up, Gray? What up, Steel City? You're not taking the Steelers this week? I am shocked, sir. I am utterly shocked. I need 2 people, guys. I need 2 people for this anytime touchdown parlay. All right? I'm gonna reel them off for you one more time, okay? I got Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. All right? I need 2 more. I was looking at these as possibles. Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette, Dallas Goedert, Damian Harris, or Mark Andrews. I was looking at those as possible. What are our thoughts? And yes, the Steelers are on a bye. Gibson M. Andrews. I'm going to assume you mean maybe Antonio Gibson. So do you like Mark Andrews? Is that one that you like? Is that what you're telling me here? Is that what the Andrews is? Gray likes Mike Evans. Public House was big on Mike Evans, man. Public House was big on Mike Evans when he was here earlier. He was big on him. Brady gonna eat them alive. What, you got no faith in your boys? You got no faith in your boys this week, man? So we think Mike Evans and Mark Andrews as the last 2. Mike Evans and Mark Andrews. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, Mike Evans, Mark Andrews. See, I'm not saying I don't like Gibson, Steel City, but I like Devontae Adams more than Gibson, I think. And that's why I went with Devontae. What do we think about those 8? What do we think about those 8? Mark Andrews, Mike Evans, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, Alvin Kamara. That's plus 7,936 for that 8-team anytime TD. What do we think? What do we think? Love it? Steel City loves it. Steel City loves it. National Tight End Day. Remember that. That could be a huge factor here, especially in the Mark Andrews. Travis Kelce's dancing in Tennessee right now. He could be somebody else to consider. But in that game, I think Derrick Henry is going to get one, like 100%. So. Plus 9,461. Damn, man. That shit's sweet. Hell yeah. I want to get that, Gray. I like that, man. I think that's it. We're going it. We're doing it. We're not going to second guess it. This is why everybody watching this right now, potentially later, this is why you watch. Because when you're in the chat, we listen to you. I'm here for you. Good luck today, motherfuckers. All right. So, once again, these are the teams we're on. Chiefs, Eagles, Buccaneers, Colts, Saints. It's also the circle pick, so it makes it really easy this week. And then the anytime touchdowns, we're all over the place. If you missed it earlier, go back a little bit. You know, fuck it. I got you. You know what? I'm here for you. I am here for you. Let me do this, all right? Here's a couple. DeAndre Hopkins, Alvin Kamara, McCole Hardman, Aaron Rodgers, Jonathan Taylor, Kyler Murray, Cooper Kupp, Mike Gesicki, Calvin Ridley, Cordell Patterson, Dallas Goedert, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, Mo Alley Cox, Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette, Damian Harris, and I feel like there was one more and I'm missing it. Ooh, Terry McLaurin. I like him too. I think Scary Terry could get one. Steel City's on Antonio Gibson. That's his guy. It's going to be a good day. Miami Mike is definitely for the people, Steel City. I hope the Miami Dolphins beat the Atlanta Falcons so I can talk a whole lot of shit to a lot of our buddies who are Falcons fans, because that's just ideal in this situation. However, I'm not 100% that's going to happen, unfortunately. It's going to be a good game. Looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Tua is really the guy. We'll see if Tua is really the guy for us. Who knows at this point? Or if we're going to go get Deshaun Watson. I don't know. Who knows anymore? All right, guys. Any other games you want to discuss really quick? We got a couple minutes. Fins are not up. That is hurtful, Steel City. That's hurtful. I hope to have my fins up later, but we'll see. We shall see, sir. We'll see what happens against the Falcons. So 1 o'clock games. We'll find out pretty soon. We'll find out pretty early. If it's a good day or a bad day. That's for sure. It's weird. This week there's only 6 games in the 1 p.m. slot. There's 4 in the 4 p.m., 4:30 slot. And then the one Monday night game. A lot of people on buys this week. I know my fantasy team is strapped. I'm not even playing a tight end. No tight end, no kicker. Just going in there, ready for the loss. Taking it like a man. That's what I'm doing this week. Taking that loss like a fucking man. I'm staying true to my people, staying true to my squad. That's the issue. I just have so many people on buy. I can't even afford to drop one to just kind of mix and match. The guy I'm going against already dropped 30 off of 1 or 2 guys on Thursday night. It's not good. It's not good, people. Not good in the Trippy Cup this year. But hopefully we turn it around. We need a big game out of Matt Stafford. Big game out of Matt. All right, it's 1 p.m., folks. 7 hours of commercial-free foosball. Don't copyright me, NFL Red Zone. All right, people. Peace out. Good luck this week. Fins will be up. Steel City Fins will be up.